We are absolutely thrilled on the ISC Sports Network to bring you for the first time coverage of the Indiana Little League State Tournament. This is the major division, but simply put, it is known as the banner under Little League. In other words, are these the young men that could be playing in Williamsport in a few weeks? Absolutely it could be. We are down to 4 teams left in the state of Indiana: Terre Haute North and Decatur Central. Alongside Chris Walker, my name is Greg Rakestraw. Thank you so much for joining us on both ISC and statewide on Comcast 81. Let's thank these wonderful sponsors that have made this possible. Our folks at Auto Outfitters, your one-step shop for car, truck, and van accessories in central Indiana. By Henry Community Health, proud sponsor of the Indiana Little League State Tournament. By the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame. Our museum here in Newcastle celebrates Indiana's proud basketball heritage. Learn more at hoopshall.com. By Indy Card Exchange, Indy source for vintage and modern sports cards. By Indianapolis Indians Baseball, family fun lives at Victory Field. Get your tickets and plan your visit at IndyIndians.com. By New Lisbon Communications, high-speed internet and TV in the town or country, your life connected. Visit NLBC.com. By Sam Pierce Chevrolet. See our vast selection of new and used vehicles at our showroom in Daleville or visit online at sampiercechevy.com. By Henry County. Hoopsandhenry.com to learn more. Make memories that last a lifetime in Henry County. And our presenting sponsor, Warner Financial. From investments and planning for retirement to partnerships and tax strategy, Warner Financial does it all. Chris, you and I have the pleasure of doing the Greater Lafayette World Series together. In fact, we completed that about a week ago. You and I get the honor of doing high school baseball state championships on a regular basis. But we all grew up playing Little League. We all grew up watching it in Williamsport. And to know that we are here at an important step in that process is really cool on a Tuesday morning.
Greg, I am really looking forward to this opportunity of broadcasting this Little League game. Little League baseball is near and dear to me. I grew up in a well-run Little League, Belmont Little League in Joliet, Illinois. So I love this kind of baseball. I'm very much looking forward to this matchup.
And again, we'll talk about some of the dimensions: 46 feet in terms of the mound to home plate, 60 feet in terms of the base paths, 200 feet or so in terms of the dimensions to left, center, and right field. And obviously there are some rule changes. There are some things that are unique to Little League. But obviously this is kind of the last step for most of these young men before they make it to the big fields at age 13 and beyond.
Yeah, I love the transition. I think at this age it's a good level. There's some things we'll talk about over the course of the broadcast, rules that I really like in Little League baseball. So let's just really watch these kids play and compete. They compete with everything they have. I absolutely love it.
This Terre Haute North team has not lost to get to this point. They beat Concord 12-2 on Friday. They then beat this Decatur Central team 6-3 on Saturday, and then await the rematch here. As far as Decatur Central, they played on Friday, beating Bedford by a score of 8-4, beat Wabash 12-1, and in the playback game yesterday, beat Wabash by a score of 8-3. Again, this is the first of 2 games that we'll have for you today. At approximately 1 o'clock, we'll have the local favorite in Hagerstown, who comes out of this district, District 6, that Newcastle, that is hosting us, is a part of, and they will take on Jasper. Again, 2 semifinals today. Championship game, weather permitting, at 11 a.m. tomorrow. And by the time we get to this round of the tournament, it is winner take all. So semifinals today, championship game tomorrow. And this winner advances on to the Central Region Little League, where 12 teams get together to advance on to Williamsport. That takes place in Whitestown, just outside of Indianapolis. So with that, let's take this quick timeout. When we come back, starting lineups, first pitch, and more from Newcastle, Indiana. It's our first of 2 Little League state semifinals. Terre Haute North and Decatur Central, and you're watching on ISC and Comcast 81.
Take your shot in an iconic gym or at a state-of-the-art range. Make a memory in the world's largest high school fieldhouse or at one of the state's best fishing lakes. Experience history at a museum dedicated to Indiana basketball or at the birthplace of a founder of flight. When you travel to Henry County, Indiana, you'll see that basketball lives here, along with so much more. Visit hoopsandhenry.com to plan your visit.
Hi, my name is Jason Werner of Werner Financial, an independent investment firm here in Indianapolis. With 10 years of experience as an independent advisor, we provide value to our clients by creating customized investment solutions ranging from managed personal portfolios, 401k planning, and income distribution for retirement plans. We have built Werner Financial with a strong focus in research, diligence to all of our plans, and strong communication with every client. We would love the opportunity to show you our process with a no-cost consultation to discuss your financial future.
If you drive through the country back then, there was a basketball hoop everywhere.
So we're 74 boys in the top 4 grades at Milan. 58 of them came out for basketball.
It's the passion, the camaraderie.
I've played all over the world, and definitely I feel like Indiana is respected and well known for basketball.
The way that the people here in the state have embraced Indiana high school basketball is really unbelievable.
It's the euphoria, it's the excitement, we played on every Friday, Saturday night.
So we are back here at Newcastle, and you are listening and getting ready to see the parent as well as player pledges in terms of what makes today's game important. Let's listen in.
Repeat the Little League pledge after me. I trust in God. I love my country and will respect its laws. I will play fair and strive to win. But win or lose, I will always do my best. Great job. Good luck to both teams.
Chris, you are free to jump in on that pledge since you know it so well. Chris is mouthing the words the entire time. Final thoughts before this one gets ready to get started, my friend.
I'm telling you, my 8 to 12-year-old baseball years were the best times of my life playing Little League Baseball in Joliet, Illinois. I love Little League Baseball.
Thank our friends at Auto Outfitters. They're your one-stop shop for car, truck, and van accessories in Central Indiana. For over 20 years, we have offered quality products with expert installation to customize your vehicles with store locations in Noblesville on South 10th Street, Anderson on East 53rd Street, and Lebanon on West South Street. And we can't wait to connect with you. Well, first of all, so many thanks go to the good folks here with the Newcastle Little League for kind of spearheading the effort to have us out today. So thank you to Katie Nelson. Thanks to Jim Kemp, who is the district administrator with Little League here in this area. But from the umpiring staff to the grounds crew, it has been the green carpet welcome for the folks at Newcastle. And before we get started, we want to make sure we thank them. So now with that, let's show you some of the rules that we will be playing under. So let me just start off the top. 13 players for the Decatur Central team, 11 for the team representing Terre Haute North. And that's a bit of a change in terms of what it means from a rules perspective. But everybody has to have one at bat. Base runners do not get to steal until the ball has reached home plate. Any player who has been removed for a substitute may re-enter the game in the same position in the batting order. And twice a game, a team may use a special pinch runner. That is kind of the watered-down version of the rules. We have kind of the full sheet in front of us. But basically, if you're in uniform, you are playing in today's game. If not, your team is not advancing from today's game. As simple as that.
Yeah, Greg, it really adds to the strategy and how these coaches, put in their substitutions. So you got to be pretty savvy in how you do things because you got to make sure you get everyone in and get that minimum at bat.
Our starting pitcher is brought to us by the Indianapolis Indians. Gage Sprague is the starter on the mound for Decatur Central, and he is facing Trent Crowder. Trent, a left-hander, and one of the things you and I noticed that you will see at this age group, you'll see a good amount of lefties at the plate. There's a young man that's a lefty playing second base for this Decatur Central team. That is Luke McWhorter that is the starting second baseman. First pitch high and a ball. And that's in for a strike. And pitch count is a factor. 85 is the max that a player can throw. This one sails. So in other words, you are encouraged to throw strikes. Now you get to finish the batter.
Correct.
Once you hit 85 against that player. And there are different kind of stratifications in terms of number of pitches you can throw on a given day. If you see a pitcher pulled south of 20 pitches, it's because coach thinks their team is playing in the championship game tomorrow and they want to be able to use that player in tomorrow's game. But however, you cannot throw a pitcher, no matter the number of pitches, in 3 consecutive days.
The other thing I really like about Little League Baseball, Greg, is a safety factor. If you pitch in a game, and I think if you throw more than like 41 pitches or so.
Ground ball back to the pitcher, toss over to first base, 1 down.
Yeah, if you throw more than, I believe it's like 40, 41 pitches, you cannot play catcher in that game as well. So that's just another opportunity where catchers and pitchers are the 2 players in baseball that throw the ball a lot. So that's just protecting the players.
Here's Tyler McCoy, another lefty up for this Terre Haute North squad. Of course, these are 2 communities, and they share the name with their high schools in that community that have both made trips to Victory Field in the not-too-distant past. Popped up. Shortstop calls him off. The eye black isn't exactly functional today, but clearly gets Bees Cravens in the right frame of mind to make that play. 1 down.
What I loved about that play, Bees Cravens, right when that ball was hit, there was no doubt whose ball that was. He was screaming, "I got it," right away. That prevents any collisions, and that's the way you do it. Great job, Bees.
The all-lefty top 3 here for Terre Haute North. This one sails high. This is Caden Scott that is at the plate.
I think that was Sprague's first opportunity throwing a curveball there.
Ground ball. Well played. Second baseman. And 1, 2, 3 goes Terre Haute North in their half of the first inning. We'll take this quick timeout. We'll bring you the Decatur Central Hawks at bats in this semifinal. Scoreless at Newcastle on ISC.
Next to new, without the sticker shock. Save thousands on nearly 300 pre-owned vehicles at Sam Pierce Chevrolet. Plus, financing options with 0 down and low payments that are sure to fit your budget. Each vehicle is complete with a factory-trained inspection, a Carfax vehicle history report, a 6-month, 6,000-mile warranty, and 24 months of free oil changes. Clean, quality vehicles. Next to new, without the sticker shock. Shop now at Sam Pierce Chevrolet in Daleville. The best Chevy deals are in the country.
Make the switch to the Hometown Savings Bank's Checking Plus account. No monthly maintenance service charges, no minimum balance required, and sign up for a Checking Plus account and get your instant issue debit card. Get your card and have it activated right away. With 8 branches and 11 ATMs available throughout the Valley and supported by over 150 years of excellent service, providing personal attention to our customers. The Hometown Savings Bank makes it easy to make the switch. The Hometown Savings Bank.
Again, thank you to the Indianapolis Indians. And nothing says baseball in the state like taking the family and going to a game at Victory Field. Can't believe that ballpark is now 26 years old at this point. Grab the kids at the Victory Field, home of the Indianapolis Indians. Saturday, August 20th and Sunday, August 21st. It's Nickelodeon weekend. I know these are your favorites. Blues, Clues, and You, Baby Shark, and Paw Patrol. Chase is always on the case. Visit IndyIndians.com for more information. Still a Nick Jr. household in the Rakestraw household.
Now, I understand. I have a couple of nephews that are, 7 and 4, so trust me, we played a lot at the house as well.
If Mayor Goodway's running your town, move. As long as Chase is there, you're going to be okay. Aiden Dean is the pitcher for Terre Haute North, and again, clearly a lefty-dominated lineup from a hitting standpoint for his Terre Haute North program. Lefty on the mound as well. Tyler Collins, the catcher, will be leading things off for the Hawks of Decatur Central.
Greg, I'll tell you, man, I love seeing all these lefties. I mean, the more and more older baseball I'm watching, I'm seeing fewer and fewer left-handers, which just seems strange to me.
It Overcast skies. It is raining south of us, but forecast looks good for us today. Misses just outside. And DJ Rose, our home plate umpire today. A little bit low, 2-0 the count. Again, of the 14 different umpires that were used, because this was a two-field event up until yesterday, I believe 9 of them have experience at the Central, Region, or World Series level. Letter high for a strike, 2-1 the count. And we have been so fortunate in this area that even at 3 different locations, the Central Region tournament has been held here in this area for decades. For many years at 46th and Midhoff from the northeast side, and temporarily at Grand Park in Westfield, and now the gorgeous stadium that you pass coming in and out of Indianapolis and Zionsville/Whitestown on the northwest side. And that's a walk. So Collins draws the leadoff walk. And here is Bees Cravens. Bees and Bentley both in the lineup. Bees the shortstop, Bentley is the first baseman. You and I are down the first base line today. We get to hear all the chatter coming out of the DC dugout today.
Yes, we do.
Fouled straight back.
That is a great swing by Bees Cravens. And while we have this little break in the action, talk about one of the first rules in Little League that I absolutely love. I love the fact that you cannot steal till that ball really crosses the plate, right? To me, you see a lot of younger baseball, like in Lafayette, they have pony baseball. And, you know, those guys are leading off and stealing at 9 years old. But what happens is guys get on first via a walk or a hit, and they steal second and third and 2 consecutive pitches. You never see the force out at second base. The force out at second base is an extremely important play in baseball. I think in Little League Baseball, that stays intact.
Strike 3 called. So 1 away for Cravens. There's Luke McWhorter. Ball crosses right at the inside corner. The lefty versus lefty matchup here. Sky high pop up. Catcher gives chase. And the play made. First baseman got it. Well done. That is Smithson that makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
It's a great job by Smithson getting over to the fence, making sure he doesn't coast over there. He gets over there, sticks his glove out, makes a snag. Great job by Mr. Smithson.
Decent amount of foul territory from from the base paths in at this relatively new facility. This is the upper field. Lower field has almost the Williamsport-esque natural bowl to it on one side. I'm not sure they let them do sled racing down the hill the way they do in Williamsport. Just a little bit low.
You see those games in Williamsport when it's rained some and get all that mud on the hill, and kids just are a mess, man.
Swing and a miss. This is Gage Sprague, the pitcher. Chases the elevated fastball.
Let's see if Aiden Dean goes back to that pitch. I don't know if Sprague's going to be able to lay off that. If he can throw another fastball right across the letter, it's going to be tough for him to lay off of. And he did lay off of it. Good job. Great job there.
See the helmet he is wearing, representing the Indiana Bulls. So spent some time with that preeminent organization in terms of Indiana baseball. Good charge in this one towards left center field. That one gone. That one cleared the fence. Wow. Home run. So 2-run blast by Sprague, and that ball had some significant carry to it. And the Hawks take an early 2-0 lead.
And Sprague just really got the bat head out. He got a fastball up a little bit, and that ball's already up there for him. All you got to do is put the barrel on it. Good swing here. Great head placement. Home run.
So the first base hit of the day leaves the facility. Pops straight up. So Caleb Troop, the center fielder. And you and I, there's going to be an adjustment period for you and I. We have been calling games where center field was 415 feet away. A little closer on this one. That misses. 1-1 the count. So DC off to a 2-0 lead.
These kids are still 11 and 12 years old, so you got to really watch the emotions at a time like this. You give a big home run, see if you can really gather yourself and get back in the game.
This one sprayed foul. Right fielder has a beat on it, makes the play, and that's the end of the inning. But Decatur Central, courtesy of Gage Sprague's 2-run blast, takes a 2-0 lead after one. We're back after this on ISC and Comcast 81.
Hi, my name is Jason Werner of Werner Financial, an independent investment firm here in Indianapolis. With 10 years of experience as an independent advisor, we provide value to our clients by creating customized investment solutions ranging from managed personal portfolios, 401k planning, and income distribution for retirement plans. We have built Werner Financial with a strong focus in research, diligence to all of our plans, and strong communication with every client. We would love the opportunity to show you our process with a no-cost consultation to discuss your financial future.
Take your shot in an iconic gym or at a state-of-the-art range. Make a memory in the world's largest high school fieldhouse or at one of the state's best fishing lakes. Experience history at a museum dedicated to Indiana basketball or at the birthplace of a founder of flight. When you travel to Henry County, Indiana, you'll see that basketball lives here, along with so much more. Visit hoopsandhenry.com to plan your visit.
Today's game presented in part by the Indy Card Exchange. Now, if you have watched broadcast on ISC for years, you have heard us talk about the Indy Card Exchange. My love for baseball cards started at my little league because I would get a pack of cards at the end of each game. The folks at the Indy Card Exchange have a kids club for those that are under 13. IndyCardExchange.com has more. 96th Street in Fishers, just west of I-69. Owen Van Hook, second baseman at the plate.
Gage Sprague has a little extra pep in that step after that home run he hit.
I would too. I'd be ramping up the MPH just a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Count it 1-2. 2-2 the count. And you referenced you're kind of throwing a curveball. Let's kind of have that philosophical discussion. How much in terms of off-speed breaking pitches are you wanting to see kids throw at this age?
So, if a kid is developed, I'm okay with the curveball at this level, but I truly believe if you can command a fastball and utilize a changeup at this level, it is your best way to go because, once you get to the next year or two, 13 and 14, you start developing the better breaking balls. But if you can start a changeup early, and all you need to keep people off speed is a great changeup at this level.
Here's Dean. Pitcher shows bunt, puts down a good one. Sprague won't even have a play because he stumbled. It was going to be tough anyway. But a well-placed bunt by the pitcher and Dean, and suddenly the North team has a rally going.
It's a great call by Coach there, laying down a bunt. I mean, you think you see bunt, they're trying to give you a free out, but sometimes things happen. I mean, you can't keep your feet. Now you got runners on first and second, no outs.
Smithson fouls that one back. Smithson made a nice play in foul territory in the bottom half of the inning.
And then he just took a very good rip at a first pitch fastball in this at bat. Be careful here.
Ground ball. Shortstop will get the
wow.
lead runner. And again, in 60-foot base paths, that is a much more common play, knowing you're not going to be turning two. Just throw to third, get the lead runner. Good job, 6-5, put out one down.
No, it's a really great play by Beast Cravens because I don't think he's going to be able to get the force out at second base. That ball, he just threw the ball where it took him, so he had the ball, backhanded the ball in the hole, throws it to third base, which would have been a force out, but his third baseman was straddling the base, so he had to make the tag there.
So the third baseman for Decatur is Eli Stevens.
Eli Stevens.
And a great job by our camera crew to show you that. By the way, thank you to Chase Eisnagel, Rob Lynch, Alex Laverne, Vincent Morelez. Those are the guys on cameras for us today. Thanks to Jordan Shue, Alan Hughes, and Derek Schultz. The A-team van parked just behind the press box.
Greg, I think that visit there was more to have a conversation with Eli Stevens to make sure he keeps his head in the game, to make sure he knows force out versus outs where you have to make the tag.
So batter at the plate here is Mitchell Stepp. He is the second baseman. Ground ball. Finds the third baseman. He'll just simply make the tag. Throws to second. Not in time. But again, you never get mad about getting the lead runner out, which is what the third baseman did. And it's amazing, after a maybe defensive timeout, the ball tends to find you, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, just a really good job by Coach to know his players, knowing to take that break in the action to talk to his team. Stevens gets another opportunity, makes the right play there.
Here's Ryan Grasick. Got contact, first baseman couldn't make the play. They're going to hold the runner at third base. Right fielder over quickly. So a bit of a reprieve here for North, and bases loaded with 2 down. Hot shot to the first baseman, just
couldn't get under it.
Yep.
Cravens couldn't get under it there.
So here is Jackson Blevins. This importantly completes 1 trip through the lineup for Terre Haute North. Sprayed foul and out of play. In the Terre Haute North squad has 2 reserves that we will see at some point. Then Eli Wilkins and Luke Nealon. Decatur Central dressed 13 for today's game. Swing and a miss.
Now Jackson's got to find a way to put the ball in play here. Got to battle.
Took it, strike 3, and that is the end of the inning. So Decatur Central escapes the jam. North leaves them loaded through 1.5 in this state semifinal. Hawks enjoying a 2-0 lead on ISC and Comcast 81.
Joint pain can happen to anyone at any age. From minimally invasive procedures to total joint replacement, the team at the Henry County Center for Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine can work with you to restore your active lifestyle. If pain or an injury is keeping you sidelined, don't wait. Call 765-521-7385 for an appointment.
Hi, my name is Jason Werner of Werner Financial, an independent investment firm here in Indianapolis. With 10 years of experience as an independent advisor, we provide value to our clients by creating customized investment solutions ranging from managed personal portfolios, 401k planning, and income distribution for retirement plans. We have built Werner Financial with a strong focus in research, diligence to all of our plans, and strong communication with every client. We would love the opportunity to show you our process with a no-cost consultation to discuss your financial future.
Thank our friends at Auto Outfitters, your one-stop shop for car, truck, and van accessories in Central Indiana. Over 20 years, we've offered quality products with expert installation to customize your vehicles. To our locations in Noblesville on South 10th Street, Anderson on East 53rd Street, and Lebanon on West South Street. We can't wait to connect with you. Here you see some of the Decatur Central fans. Had a chance to be on the call of their 2008 4A baseball state championship. Dave Webster was their head coach, just retired this spring. It misses. 1-0 the count. Here's Bentley Cravens.
I'm laughing. I'm watching the body language of catcher Jackson Blevins on that call. He didn't agree with it.
Cravens couldn't get on top of that fastball. Count at 1-1. Craven, Stevens, and Fouts, the trio due up. Swing and a miss.
If you're Aiden Dean, I would try to crowd. Yes, I would try to crowd Mr. Cravens again. Can he get a fastball up and in? I think you can get him there.
Elevator the fastball. Pitches 1, 2, and 3. First one inside. Batters 2 and 3 outside. That's a strikeout. So here's Eli Stevens. Stevens active at third base last inning.
As you and I talked a little bit off air, it's always interesting to see some of the size difference between the kids at this age group. Eli is a big boy.
Just misses inside. And for those that are of the undersized variety, my partner played at Purdue University. Outstanding player in the Big Ten. You went to college at what height?
When I went to school at Purdue as a 17-year-old freshman, I was 5'4", 135 pounds.
And you started how many games at Purdue?
I started a lot of games there. I was a 3.5-year starter there.
It's in for a strike, taken all the way at 3-0 with Stevens.
But what I will say is my freshman year I redshirted, and I had the opportunity to be on a weightlifting program for 8-9 months and then go back to my hometown travel team in Joliet, Illinois and play.
Couple of hoppers, shortstop backs up, should have time to make the play and does. Fires over to Smithson. That was Crowder, and there's 2 down.
And I tell you what, that was the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. I mean, I was so much stronger, I got so much confidence, and it just really helped the rest of my career. Good play there by the shortstop Crowder, getting that ball over his first baseman, Mr. Smithson, for the second out of the inning.
Here's Trey Fouts. Fouts is the right fielder, number 8 hitter. Both pitchers have been good about being around the strike zone.
Notice Aiden Dean, the left-handed pitcher, is missing. When he misses, it's normally arm side. The thing I love about him, he's not afraid to go in as well. So he really is not afraid to pitch to both sides of the plate. That's gonna do him very well as he continues to progress as a pitcher.
Count of 2-0. And now 3-0. One of the things you'll notice about this level, no on-deck batter. Kids stay in the dugout. Got the strike there, 3-1 to count.
The other thing in Little League Baseball that you normally see is in between pitchers, the batter will keep 1 foot in the batter's box.
Pace of play, yep.
Yes, sir.
Pops this one up, and third baseman gives chase, but it'll reach the seats. The count's full at 3-2. Dean trying to get the 1-2-3 bottom half of the second.
Give his team a little momentum going back in the dugouts. See if he can do it.
Popped up. Smithson drifting over, and for the second inning in a row, Bill makes the play in foul territory, and the inning comes to an end. We are through 2 in Newcastle. Decatur Central, powered by a Gage Sprague home run, enjoy a 2-0 lead on ISC and Comcast 81.
Next to new, without the sticker shock. Save thousands on nearly 300 pre-owned vehicles at Sam Pierce Chevrolet. Plus, financing options with 0 down and low payments that are sure to fit your budget. Each vehicle is complete with a factory-trained inspection, a Carfax vehicle history report, a 6-month, 6,000-mile warranty, and 24 months of free oil changes. Clean, quality vehicles. Next to new, without the sticker shock. Shop now at Sam Pierce Chevrolet in Daleville. The best Chevy deals are in the country.
Every season has a home. Fall is in the fields, winter is for the blues, but in spring, baseball is needed. Summer, that's our season. Home is at the ballpark and we're ready for you to move in. The coolers are full, the grill is hot, and we just cut the lawn. No need to bring a chair. We're saving the best seat for you. Come on over. Summer lives here. Victory is here.
Well, the folks at Henry Community Health have been a tremendous sponsor of this event in the local community and been great about jumping aboard our broadcast as well. Their excellent team of providers at Henry County Center for Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine, they're ready to help you return to doing the things you love. Put yourself in the right hands. Call 765-521-7385 for an appointment today. So here's Crowder. Hit a tapper back to the pitcher his last time up. Quick check with the officials' tent down the third base line to make sure everything's lining up properly. Again, there is an army of volunteers here to make sure everything is done on the up and up.
I really wonder what this conversation is about, Greg. I didn't see anything.
I think we're good to go.
Third inning for Terre Haute North, number 5, Trent.
Again, knowing that everybody's got to play, we'll be on top of any positional changes or batting lineup changes. First pitch swinging, and something you rarely see from a lefty batter, that ability to go and get a high fastball. And good job by Crowder to go the other way, and the leadoff man is aboard for a second inning in a row for Terre Haute.
That's well said, Greg. Trent Crowder went up and got a high fastball. Like you said, normally for left-handed hitters, that down and in area is their hot spot.
So here's McCoy. He's in for a strike. McCoy a pop up to Bees Cravens his last time up. These young men from Terre Haute, part of a wonderful baseball community. Talk about the success that Terre Haute North High School has had. Of course, the Terre Haute Rex of the Prospect League. Not to mention the program that's been built over the years at Indiana State University.
Yes, sir.
Is on the pitch that got away. Crowder will take second base. By the way, Indiana State will play host to the Missouri Valley Conference Tournament next year at Bob Warren Field. Line drive,
nice.
Off the glove of the third baseman. No advance from second. Runner safe at first base. So 2 on and nobody out here. And again, Decatur Central worked around the bases loaded last inning. You can't be doing that too many times in a game.
What I liked about that play, you see that line drive kind of hits off the glove of Eli Stevens, but when Bees Cravens picks that ball up, he kind of fakes a hard throw to first base. You never know if you'll catch that base runner at second base leaking off the base.
Here's Caden Scott. He's got a ground ball to the second baseman last time up. That misses 2-0 the count.
You saw on that pitch Gage Sprague tried to kind of throw off the timing a little bit of the hitter by kind of pausing at the top of his leg kick there.
Well, he's varying it, as you can see. And again, it's one of the things that, you know, talk about holding a runner on, you can kind of work into the arsenal a little bit more.
Right, correct.
In danger of walking the bases loaded. And that's ball 4. So the bases were loaded in the last inning, but it happened with 2 outs. Different story here, and now the cleanup hitter in Van Hook at the plate. Ground ball. Stepping on the bag and throwing to first, and they got him. Now run does score, but still, that's the perfect scenario for Decatur Central. It's now 2-1, but there are 2 away, and it is the rare double play at this level of baseball.
And that's a great call. He was definitely out at first. I like Bees Cravens at shortstop. He's a very smart player, got good mechanics, good actions out there in middle infield.
So North is on the board, but Decatur Central will gladly make that trade. Swing and a miss.
You know,
the bunt single last time up.
And when you turn those double plays like that, it's one of those decisions where, because you're only dealing with 60-foot bases, you may not have time to flip that ball to your second base and have him turn it. So it's always that tough decision for a middle infielder. Do I take it myself or do I flip it to my middle infield counterpart to turn 2? But that was really well done by Bees Cravens.
Count it 2-1. Threw the curveball that time, couldn't spot it. Dean a force out at third last inning. Makes contact with this one. Right fielder drifting over, makes the play. That's Trey Fouts, and the inning is over. So Terre Haute North does get a run, but Decatur Central maintains a 2-1 lead. They're at the Little League State Semifinals on ISC and Comcast 81.
Hi, my name is Jason Werner of Werner Financial, an independent investment firm here in Indianapolis. With 10 years of experience as an independent advisor, we provide value to our clients by creating customized investment solutions ranging from managed personal portfolios, 401k planning, and income distribution for retirement plans. We have built Werner Financial with a strong focus in research, diligence to all of our plans, and strong communication with every client. We would love the opportunity to show you our process with a no-cost consultation to discuss your financial future.
Today's game presented by our friends at Warner Financial, a firm that utilizes customized investment solutions to meet your financial goals. From investments and planning for retirement to partnerships and tax strategy, Warner Financial does it all. Call them today at 317-735-9202 to learn more about how you can secure your financial future. Well, we talk about substitutions, new first baseman into the game. That is Luke Nealon. And Eli Wilkins is out in right field as well for Terre Haute North. Those young men need to play for 6 defensive outs because of having less than 12 players.
And get 1 at bat.
Correct. Foul ball. And so there is a bit of a science, so to speak, in terms of, okay, how many pitching arms do I have? How many players do I have on the roster?
Well, as the coach, you can look and see where they are in the lineup. Both Luke Nealon and Eli Wilkins should get their at-bat the next inning.
Swing and a miss. And Maddox rushed, which that completed, or Ross, excuse me, completed 1 trip through the lineup for Decatur Central. So here's Tyler Collins. Again, DC's got 4 subs they need to work into the lineup here. Collins walked and scored his first time up. And watches that go by for a ball.
You know, sometimes, unfortunately, due to the rules, that's going to kind of determine how many kids you put on your team, right? It makes it tough at times when you have more players that you have to get in the game. And especially the further and further you advanced in the Little League tournament.
That misses. 3-0.
Tell you what, Dean is not missing very much on that outside corner. He loves going arm side with that fastball.
And lefties can live for a long time if they can spot the outside corner. And that's ball 4. So Collins has worked a 2nd consecutive walk. In fact, there have been 3 base runners for Decatur Central today. Collins walked, Sprague, to the ambulance barn across the street. And Collins just walked again. Well, let's talk about coaching staffs. Michael Stepp, the manager for Terre Haute North. Brad Titus, Kevin Dean, the other coaches on this Terre Haute North squad. For Decatur Central, Joe Cravens, Jeff Collins, Joel Gazinski, coaches for this DC club. 1-0 the count. Pitch counts in the low 40s, by the way, for both pitchers. It's in for a strike. Count it 2-1.
That's the pitch that actually got Bees Cravens in his first at bat. He doesn't seem to like the ball down very well. If I'm Dean, I'm going to try to go back down there.
So, of course, he elevates it and pops it up.
Of course. But now with 2 strikes on, let's see what he does, because Bees has been pretty patient on balls kind of at the kneecap and lower. Let's see what Dean does here. Good swing.
Puts a charge into that one into right field for a base hit. And again, at this level, you're so close in center, you get occasional force plays at second base. So Collins had to hustle into second base to make sure he was safe.
That's a great swing there by Bees Cravens, but I saw Jackson Blevins. He was actually set up down and in. He had his target down there. They were trying to go down, but Dean just left the ball up, and Bees hit it really hard.
Off the outside corner. And you talked about how, hey, it's been arm side, it's been outside corner. It's a great sign at the age of 12 that you see a lefty in the first pitch.
Absolutely.
Opposite outside corner.
That's what I'm saying. His ability to work both sides of the plate as a pitcher at this age,
Yep.
as he continues to grow and continue to get older, he's going to be really good at the high school level.
Time is going to be called. I think we're going to get
maybe a special pinch runner, maybe, or
perhaps. Darion Blevins, I believe, is going to be asked to come in here. And that'll be running in Collins' spot at second base. So at high school baseball or college, you'll talk about courtesy runner. Basically, you get 2 of these in a game. It's okay. You come in and run in this scenario. So Darion Blevins now the runner at second base. That misses. 1-2. Turns on that one. Fair ball. And the first baseman, can he get there in time? No. Just over the bag, and it's Caden Scott now playing first base that after some players had moved around and just couldn't get there in time.
He can really get called by the first base umpire there.
So bases loaded, and ball got away from the catcher, but no advance by the runners. This is the young man that left the building his last time up. Take another look.
Just a great swing by Gage Sprague in his first at-bat, but I tell you what, that short backstop back here, you better not make an out at the plate with Sprague at the plate right now.
It's a short backstop with fresh bricks.
That's right.
Comes back to you.
Ooh.
Pop this one up.
That would be infield fly rule if fair.
Third baseman makes the play. 2 down.
That is a tough at-bat there by Sprague, and he knows he missed out on an opportunity there.
Here's Caleb Troop. Troop was the last out of the first inning. Watches that one go by for a ball.
Greg, I tell you what, if Aiden Dean can get his team out of this inning with no runs scored, that's going to really change the momentum of this baseball game.
By the way, Dean's pitch count is at 53. We'll keep monitoring that. I want to thank the folks at Newcastle. They've got that on the scoreboard. Makes it easy for everybody in the building to know exactly where that stands.
This is a big pitch right here.
It's in for a strike. Troop could be selective at 2-0. Charging to this one, right center field. This one will go up against the wall. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Runner will stop at third base. It is a double, and it is 4-1 for Decatur Central. Great opposite field swing.
Just an outstanding swing by Caleb Troop there. Gets a fastball, he just pounds in the right center field gap for a double. That is a big time at bat by Mr. Troop.
Looks like we have a pinch hitter coming up here. Desmond Wood at the plate. So first at bat of the day for Desmond. It's in for a strike. Desmond wanted to know exactly what time our cameras were coming on this morning.
He sure did, didn't he?
He's ready for the spotlight.
That's right. Good
you
swing.
can tell with that swing, center fielder coming in, though, and makes the play, and the inning is over. However, 7 players come to bat for Decatur Central. 2 of them come around to score, courtesy of a Caleb Troop double. Hawks lead 4-1 after 3 as you're watching on ISC and Comcast 81.
Take your shot in an iconic gym or at a state-of-the-art range. Make a memory in the world's largest high school fieldhouse. or at one of the state's best fishing lakes. Experience history at a museum dedicated to Indiana basketball, or at the birthplace of a founder of flight. When you travel to Henry County, Indiana, you'll see that basketball lives here, along with so much more. Visit hoopsandhenry.com to plan your visit.
Hi, I'm Query.
And I'm Schultz.
And of course, we do the incredibly creatively and appropriately named Query and Schultz program every Monday on ISC Sports Network. Derek, it airs at what time?
7:30.
Okay, every Monday at 7:30. We're now on season number 2, and if history tells us anything, catch us now because you never know when they pull the plug on it.
Why would you say that?
Because it's happened
That's not
before.
going to happen here. Comcast, Xfinity 81, ISCSportsNetwork.com, ISC Sports Network, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, so many places to watch Query and Schultz, 7:30 on Monday.
Today's game presented in part by the Indianapolis Indians. Family fun lives at Victory Field, so make the home of the Indianapolis Indians your next summer destination. Meet your favorite Power Rangers on Sunday, August 7th. Visit IndyIndians.com for more information. Now, part of what makes Victory Field so special is the work of the grounds crew and the always immaculate condition of that ballpark. The folks from Newcastle are giving them a run for their money. This is a full redress of the field to be game ready for innings 4, 5, and 6. A lot of these are the board members here of the Newcastle Little League and recent former Little Leaguers from here in Newcastle that are getting the job done here at the midway point of today's game.
Greg, I will tell you what. We've seen and we've broadcast a lot of baseball games. I have never seen the field chalked in game, right? Re-chalked. That's awesome, right? That is awesome.
Now, there is a little less field to chalk at this level.
There is, but
I'm not trying to shortchange anybody's effort.
No, not at all.
You are right. It's tremendously impressive.
Yes, it is.
Well, you can tell the pride that this community takes in hosting this event,
That's
which
right.
is why they were so ecstatic that we could be here to televise it. That way people from across the state of Indiana or, frankly, watching anywhere in the world via ISCSportsNetwork.com can see the effort that was put in to make this a wonderful experience for these players.
Right.
So Sprague is on for his 4th inning of work. He has thrown 40 pitches through his first 3 innings. So again, if you extrapolate the math, he's on pace to be able to go the distance. Now, does that change? We'll see. North certainly hopes so. Luke Nealon. Again, he is hitting in Smithson's spot. His first at bat, and Sprague welcomes him with a fastball that just misses.
Really good fastball
Yep.
right at the knee, right under the knees there by Sprague. Ooh.
Same spot.
Same spot.
Yep.
And Sprague doesn't like the no call, but you can't snatch that ball back, man. The umpires have feelings too. Good pitch.
Elevated it by about 3 inches
Yep.
and got it. 2-1 to count. And Sprague living just off or at the knees in this at bat.
That's where you want to be as a pitcher.
Got it bell tie that time, and Nealon helped him out a little bit too. Full count.
Yeah, I think Nealon is behind the fastball. Just look to throw a fastball right down the middle, see if he can get to it.
Got it. And even though he didn't exactly hit the target from Collins stood up just to make sure, all right, hey, if you've been missing low,
absolutely,
let me stand up to give you a higher target.
Very well trained catcher.
Well done by the catcher. So 1 away. Here he step. Made that big play on catching the pop up down the third base line. 2-0. In for a strike, 2-1. And again, it's pretty simple.
Yes.
Sprague's hitting a gear that not many of these kids are able to catch up to at this point for North.
He's getting it and throwing it. Catcher's putting number 1 down, and he's throwing number 1. Ouch. Foul ball.
Yep.
Huh.
Riding off the hands as well.
Yep.
Well, Sprague's effort on the mound is important for multiple reasons. Obviously, you're trying to win the game. That's why you're playing. But there are also 4 young men that, because of pitch counts and other appearances, can't pitch in today's game. So his ability to gobble innings, massive for Decatur Central.
100%. It makes me wonder, where does Sprague fit in their lineup for pitchers?
Got the outside corner. Back-to-back Ks for Sprague, 2 down.
This is a really good arm to Gage Sprague. He can throw that fastball. So, man, if they have other pitchers that are as good as he is, man, they're in good shape.
We have a chance to see Don Ivy's softball team at Decatur Central on a semi-regular basis. We have to work the baseball team in here in a few years at Decatur Central as well. This one, center right field. Right fielder makes the play, and that is the end of the inning. Well, we are now through 3.5 in this state semifinal. Decatur Central enjoying a 4-1 lead here on ISC and Comcast 81.
If you drive through the country back then, there was a basketball hoop everywhere.
So there were 74 boys in the top 4 grades at Milan. 58 of them came out for basketball.
It's the passion, the camaraderie.
I've played all over the world, and definitely I feel like Indiana is respected and well known for basketball.
The way that the people here in the state have embraced Indiana high school basketball is really unbelievable.
It's the euphoria, it's the excitement. We played on every Friday, Saturday night.
Thanks to our friends at Auto Outfitters. Auto Outfitters is your one-stop shop for car, truck, and van accessories in Central Indiana. For over 20 years, we've offered quality products with expert installation to customize your vehicles. With store locations in Noblesville, South 10th Street, Anderson, East 53rd Street, and Lebanon, West South Street. We can't wait to connect with you. Greg Rakestraw, Chris Walker with you, and yes, in July, it is kind of jean jacket weather at this point. It is surprisingly cool on this Tuesday morning. We're thankful it's dry. My friends in the meteorology department joke about how the mountain range in Indiana is I-70. There are different weather patterns north and south of it. We are about 6 miles north of I-70, and it is simply gray and cool. It is raining south of us today. We're happy it's not here today, and we thank you for being with us on ISC. So here's Darion Blevins that we saw as a special pinch runner last inning. He is hitting in Stevens' spot here. That one misses high.
And Greg, just to talk about that weather, I'd much rather have this day than 95 degrees, sun beating down on you and sweating like crazy.
Amen. Misses, 2-0 the count. Yeah, this is what I refer to as Chamber of Commerce weather.
I'm right with you, sir.
Well, that one, a little bit high. Darion's got a little work in terms of how to put a bunt down.
Yeah, just the mechanics. You want to get squared away, bring the bottom hand up, bring your top hand up. Then you can control your barrel better. You square your bat up, keep it up, and you just move your knees up and down. If you put your bat at the top of the strike zone, you know you can only work down. If you have to go up at all, you let it go.
He did his best to get out of the way out of that one.
Yes, he did.
And the count goes full at 3-2.
Now, if you're Aiden, you have to find a way to throw a strike in there. Make Darion hit the baseball here.
Ball four. Works a walk. So another new batter. So Carson Gibson. So first at bat for Carson. Fouled out to the first baseman. And you worry if Dean might be starting to get a little tired out there. The pitch counts at 65 now for the lefty.
Yeah, when you see a pitcher starting to miss up consistently, that's the first sign that he's getting a little tired.
Legs are going on him.
Yes, sir.
2-0. You see the pitch count on the screen to give you an idea. And he is, we've talked about this at the broadcast when he was missing the first, and here comes conversation on the mound coming up. When he had been missing earlier, had been missing closely. The
Correct.
misses now have started to become a little more erratic. And I mentioned the importance of what Sprague has been doing because of a limited number of arms for North, or for Decatur Central. A little bit different for North. Only Van Hook is unable to pitch today for Terre Haute North. Everybody else is available, and that's part of kind of their path in the bracket. They didn't have to play yesterday.
The other thing with the free passes at this point in the game is you're walking the 7, 8, potentially going to walk the 7 and 8 hitters, right? Then you get back to the top of the lineup where they can do the damage. So you want to come back, find a way to get these outs out the bottom of the lineup.
It's in for a strike. Gibson was taken all the way.
Maybe taking 2 here, Greg.
Didn't come close. Another walking. This is the number 9 spot coming up here.
Would not surprise me at all if you see a bunt drop down right here.
Ashton Lowry will pinch hit. This is in Ross's spot. So we have now seen all 13 players for Decatur Central, at least from a batting perspective we have.
And when you have 13, isn't that the only commitment that they have to all get in and bat just one time? Tell you what, Ashton's got to find a way to get these runners to second and third right here.
Swing and a miss.
Good swing. He's right on it. I think coach is upset that I think he may have missed a sign there.
At the knees for a strike. Runner tries to go. They throw down. Tag applied. Yep. Got him.
Yep, he's out.
At this level, how often are you stealing a base in an event like this?
Not very much, and most certainly not there because I don't want to make that first out at third base. That's just a tough call, and I'm not sure that wasn't a missed sign as well.
Count at 1 and 2. And he chased. Elevated fastball and strike 3.
That is a huge change of events there, where you had potentially looking at bases loaded with no outs, and now you have a runner on first and 2 outs.
So here's Collins. Reached twice, scored twice. They say walks come back to get you. His box score today is living proof of that. And pitch counts at 74. Not able to lay off the high ones. Counted 0-2.
Tell you what, I know Decatur Central is up 4-1 right now. If they get out of this with no runs, man, that's a really missed opportunity.
Popped him up. Pitcher drifting over. First baseman coming in. That's the first baseman. That's Scott. And opportunity missed by Decatur Central. However, Terre Haute North's got 6 outs to score 3 runs. Or Decatur Central plays for the state championship tomorrow morning. Back after this on ISC and Comcast 81.
Take your shot in an iconic gym or at a state-of-the-art range. Make a memory in the world's largest high school fieldhouse or at one of the state's best fishing lakes. Experience history at a museum dedicated to Indiana basketball or at the birthplace of a founder of flight. When you travel to Henry County, Indiana, you'll see that basketball lives here, along with so much more. Visit hoopsandhenry.com to plan your visit.
Your life is on the go. Now your viewing habits can be on the go. With the ISC Sports Network app, your team is at your fingertips. You can download years' worth of content from the ISC Sports Network library. High school, college, special events, weekly and monthly shows, wherever you find your favorite app. And you can always find out more information at iscsportsnetwork.com.
Today's game presented in part by the Indy Card Exchange. They're actively buying collections from all eras of sports card. Their website, so convenient, IndyCardExchange.com, as is their location on 96th Street, just west of I-69. But again, they have a kids club. It's available for those under the age of 13. Again, IndyCardExchange.com. Go to the kids club. Andy Albert and the staff at Indy Card Exchange are always so kind and would love to get your young boy or girl started in this wonderful hobby. Sprague misses.
I love the down angle on Sprague's fastball. When he misses, it's normally right under the knees.
Got a 2-0.
Tells me he's going to give up a lot of ground balls if you make contact.
3-0. Took something off just to make sure he spotted that one. 3-1. Blevins struck out looking his previous time up.
Hey, you never like leadoff walks, but most certainly you don't like leadoff walks to the 9-hitter.
Count full now. That one slipped out of his hands. So the leadoff man is aboard for a third time in 5 innings for Terre Haute North. Here's Trent Crowder.
I don't think this is an opportunity to bunt your leadoff man here. I think I let him swing away, but the little lefty, you never know.
Pops him up. Shortstop's got it. And for a second time today, Cravens lets half of Henry County know that it's his.
I love it. I love it. You never can be loud enough and greedy enough on a fly ball like that. Let everyone know in the stadium that that's your ball. I love it.
It's worked for us over the years, hasn't it? McCoy. And again, if you get lefties chasing elevated fastballs, you're going to be successful as a pitcher.
Well, I was just thinking that as you were saying that, it tells you that Sprague's still got good life on his fastball.
This one out to left center field. That should have reached the wall. Blevins will head to third. Ball slips out of the hand of the center fielder. Throw then goes home. Not in time. So there's a free run right there for Terre Haute North. It's a 4-2 game.
Yeah, just a great swing there by Tyler McCoy, driving the ball over the shortstop's head into that left center field gap. And a little mishap by the center fielder there allows Blevins to score. So now we have, like you said, a 2-run game, 4-2 with 1 out.
Well, that really is the best contact of the day we've seen made by a Terre Haute North player. And again, let's remind you that these two teams played 2 days ago. And Terre Haute North won the game 6-3. That is a called strike. That wasn't the swing. That was strike zone.
Also, you go back to that leadoff walk to the 9-hitter. Yep. That run scores.
This could be a pretty simple game for Sprague at this point.
Yep.
1-2. And again, you've talked about at this level, okay, how much taxing you're doing your arm of throwing a breaking ball. Simply change speeds.
Absolutely.
And that's what Sprague has done really. He's changed arm slots. You can tell someone's really worked with this young man in terms of his game.
Yeah, I mean, as a hitter in the batter's box, you want something that's consistent. The same speed, same spot. It makes your job a lot easier. But when a guy's changing speeds, different arm slots, changing your eye level, it makes it really tough on you as a hitter.
Catcher did request for the ask on the check swing. First base umpire said no. 1-0 the count. Same location, couldn't stop the swing that time by Van Hook.
I want to give Tyler Collins some credit, too, back behind the plate. Man, he is moving all over the place. He is into the game.
Shortstop makes the play, tosses over to first, and the inning is over. So, Terre Haute North claws one back. They still have work to do. Hawks trying to stretch this lead, going to the home half of the 5th inning. As you're watching this Little League State semifinal on ISC.
Next to new, without the sticker shock. Save thousands on nearly 300 pre-owned vehicles at Sam Pierce Chevrolet. Plus, financing options with 0 down and low payments that are sure to fit your budget. Each vehicle is complete with a factory-trained inspection, a Carfax vehicle history report, a 6-month, 6,000-mile warranty, and 24 months of free oil changes. Clean, quality vehicles. Next to new, without the sticker shock. Shop now at Sam Pierce Chevrolet in Daleville. The best Chevy deals are in the country.
Hi, my name is Jason Warner of Warner Financial, an independent investment firm here in Indianapolis. With 10 years of experience as an independent advisor, we provide value to our clients by creating customized investment solutions ranging from managed personal portfolios, 401k planning, and income distribution for retirement plans. We have built Warner Financial with a strong focus in research, diligence to all of our plans, and strong communication with every client. We would love the opportunity to show you our process with a no-cost consultation to discuss your financial future.
You just saw the 30 seconds of Jason Warner. Let me tell you more about the good folks at Warner Financial. They are a firm that utilizes customized investment solutions to meet your financial goals. From investments and planning for retirement to partnerships and tax strategy, Warner Financial does it all. 317-735-9202. Learn more about how you can secure your financial future. Cravens assisted the effort. And again, there is going to be a pitching change made likely at some point this inning here. That was pitch 77 for Dean. And one more time, once you get to 85, you can finish the batter, and that's it. Count it 1-2.
If you're Bees Cravens, you got to expand your strike zone a little bit here and really protect.
2-2.
See, as he's kind of scooting up on the plate a little bit more to take away that outside fastball.
He singled his last time up. And this
Great
one
swing.
into right center field. That should be a two-bagger. He'll make the turn. No, we'll stop right there. And again, you at this level, you have that where the ball is hit so hard to a short field. That's a Fenway Park single, if you will.
It really is. The last two swings he's taken, he's hit one right up the middle and one in the right center field gap, but he's hitting them so hard there's not much opportunity to get an extra base.
He is a young man that, again, you can see he's ready for the big field.
Oh, I'm telling you.
So they're going to use the special pinch runner again. Darion Blevins will come in to run for Bees Cravens.
And he gets a special instruction from his head coach saying, be smart on the bases. Yeah, Darion is a very, very important base runner at this juncture in the game.
Here's McWhorter. Hit it hard to the first baseman last time up. There's an error on the first base. And by the way, Smithson and Grassick have both re-entered. So Smithson is now back at first base for Terre Haute North. That misses.
Oh,
turned on that one.
Yes, he did. He got those hips clear, got the bat head through the zone and turned on it. Just missed a ball down the line.
So here's the magic number pitch. Foul tip. So we've hit the 85 threshold, which means that Dean will finish this batter, but this will be the last batter he'll face. And that one got away from him. And the free bag for Blevins hustling down the line. So again, an important insurance run is in scoring position here for Decatur Central. And that one, ball four. So a walk has been worked, and there will be a pitching change. It's about to be mandated here for Terre Haute North. And so with that, let's step aside. Quick timeout. We'll come back with that new pitcher after this. You're watching the Little League State Semifinals from Newcastle here on ISC and Comcast 81.
Every season has a home. Fall is in the fields, winter is for the blues, but in spring, baseball is needed. Summer, that's our season. Home is at the ballpark and we're ready for you to move in. The coolers are full, the grill is hot, and we just cut the lawn. No need to bring a chair. We're saving the best seat for you. Come on over. Summer lives here. Victory is here.
Make the switch to the Hometown Savings Bank's Checking Plus account. No monthly maintenance service charges, no minimum balance required, and sign up for a Checking Plus account and get your instant issue debit card. Get your card and have it activated right away. With 8 branches and 11 ATMs available throughout the Valley and supported by over 150 years of excellent service, providing personal attention to our customers. The Hometown Savings Bank makes it easy to make the switch. The Hometown Savings Bank.
So there is Caden Scott. We've seen him at first base, began the game in left field. He will be the new pitcher. Again, 4+ innings for Aiden Dean. They'll go lefty to lefty here. And Scott comes in and he faces the young man that, well, began the game by hitting a 2-run home run and will try to come in and close out the top of the 6th in 13 pitches or fewer to get the complete game victory in the top of the 6th inning. Gage Sprague.
Big situation for Gage.
Ground ball. Shortstop's got it. Flip to second, 1. Throw to first, not in time. But a key out, 1 down.
Nicely done there by the shortstop to get the force out at second base. Get your first out in the inning.
Well done by the second, or the shortstop to backhand that one.
Yes, it was.
That's Crowder. At this distance, that ball gets on you quickly.
Yes, yes, yes.
Counted 0-1. So Troop doubled with the bases loaded last time up.
Good pitch.
Runner will take second base. Sprague gets the uncontested steal. But he left early.
Oh, it's got to go back.
Yep. So again, that's not an automatic out. That is simply a left early. And again, you see the red flag drop by the first base umpire. That's the signal for early departure. And 1 pitch later, because the ball got away from the catcher, no such problem. I want to thank the umpiring staff. They've been great to make sure that, hey, any questions you guys have, any rules, interpretations we can help you with, they've been tremendous to us.
Yes, they have.
Left fielder backing up, makes the catch. Runner will tag, and there will not be a play at the plate. Levins hustles down the line, and there's the insurance run. It's 5-2.
Really good at bat there by Caleb Troop. Puts the ball in play deep to left field for the sacrifice fly. Gives his team a 3-run cushion.
How about a 3 RBI day for Troop?
There you go.
So here comes Desmond Wood. So this is in Craven's spot in the lineup. And Wood batted in this spot last time up and flew out to center field.
Hit the ball hard, so let's see what Wood can do this time up.
Hit him, hit him. Got that front leg.
Coach tells him you can rub it when you get down to first base, but hustle down.
I'm going to say, he might require a little more than dirt on that one. He got clipped pretty good.
I love it, man. You hear players on the bench and coaches tell you, don't get out of the way, stay in there. Man, that ball hurts.
Yeah, we're going to hang on for a second and make sure Desmond's all right.
Easy for you to say, Coach. He didn't get hit.
Here's Stevens. Now, he did not bat that last time up to right field. Right fielder couldn't make the play. That will score at least one run. Runners will stop at first and third to make it 6-2.
It's a good piece of hitting there by Stevens. Just really pounds that ball in the right field, makes a tough play on the right fielder, gets himself an RBI.
So here comes Fouts. Again, Fouts getting his second in bat of the day. Spots 6 through 9 was where the substitutions came in and all batted for Decatur Central. Misses inside. Looking ahead, Dean, Smithson, Stepp. The trio due up. Popped him up. Third baseman coming in. He's got it. And the inning is over. But it is 3 outs to score 4 runs for Terre Haute North in this state semifinal. Decatur Central leads at 6-2 here on ISC and Comcast 81.
Take your shot in an iconic gym or at a state-of-the-art range. Make a memory in the world's largest high school fieldhouse or at one of the state's best fishing lakes. Experience history at a museum dedicated to Indiana basketball or at the birthplace of a founder of flight. When you travel to Henry County, Indiana, you'll see that basketball lives here, along with so much more. Visit hoopsandhenry.com to plan your visit.
Ball here. Harris scores. With 19 seconds left.
Fake players, big boy. I'm telling you right now, that's awesome. I love it.
You get a layup to take it. And an and one. Congratulations to the North Terre Haute Little League for making it to the semifinals of the 2022 Indiana State Little League Tournament from your hometown bank, the Hometown Savings Bank. Member FDIC. Stop by one of our 7 branch locations in Terre Haute or our National Avenue location in Brazil, or visit anytime online, thsb.com. So for a strike, here's Dean.
Spray trying to go the distance, Greg. He's got 12 pitches remaining before a decision has to be made.
Dean sprays that one foul. And if you do the math over 5 innings, he's throwing about 14 pitches an inning. Yep. So right around that number.
It's in her first rainfall.
Yep. That rain is just lifting north of I-70 now. Popped him up. And now to play. And this one fouled back.
Aiden Dean really battling up here.
Trying to nothing else will help his teammates get to a different pitcher.
Absolutely.
Here in the top of the 6th. Trying to keep their run going. Count goes to 2-2.
And I noticed Dean has a dad as bad as mine. Made him a left-handed thrower, right-handed hitter. I don't know why they do that to us.
And the count goes full. Pops him up. First baseman, second baseman. Second baseman's got it. And that's McWhorter. And there's one down.
Stepping to the plate, number 2, Bill Smithson.
So here's Smithson. Smithson reached on a fielder's choice his last time up.
Whoa.
Sprague has 4 more pitches, or at least 4 to get to the next batter. That misses.
I think now Sprague's looking at that pitch counter up there,
Yep.
realizing that he may not be able to finish this game.
Smithson helped him a little bit.
Yes, he did.
Count it 2-1. Helped him on that one, too.
Yes, sir.
So 2-2. This will be the final batter he'll face. There will be a pitching change for potentially the last out. Pops him up. So he's at the 85 pitch threshold. And he can finish this batter. As the umbrellas start to go up around the facility. Swing and a miss. So Sprague's day is done. There'll be one more pitcher needed. We'll take this quick timeout. What could be the final out of this one? Back in a moment here on ISC and Comcast 81.
Next to new without the sticker shock. Save thousands on nearly 300 pre-owned vehicles at Sam Pierce Chevrolet. Plus, financing options with 0 down and low payments that are sure to fit your budget. Each vehicle is complete with a factory-trained inspection, a Carfax vehicle history report, a 6-month, 6,000-mile warranty, and 24 months of free oil changes. Clean, quality vehicles. Next to new without the sticker shock. Shop now at Sam Pierce Chevrolet in Daleville. The best Chevy deals are in the country.
Gage Sprague got the game started in terms of a 2-run homer. Has been dynamite on the mound, goes 5 2/3 innings. Had to be lifted due to the pitch limit. He has been outstanding. And again, on a day where Decatur Central had 4 young men that were unable to pitch because of pitching in previous games, it'll be Bentley Cravens that'll be asked to get the final out of the game and send Decatur Central on to tomorrow's state championship game for the right to represent Indiana in the Central Region Tournament coming up in the next week. Here's Stepp. That's in for a strike. And rains began here in the top of the 6th. This game, by the way, at about the 80-minute mark at this juncture. And rain's starting to pick up in intensity a little bit here too now.
Yes, it is. Don't know what this stoppage is for, Greg.
I think there's a question to make sure that Cravens is an eligible pitcher. And on the list that we had, Beast Cravens ineligible to pitch. Bentley is eligible to pitch.
Understood.
We'll get an explanation here. And that's exactly what we're being told.
You know, that's one of these things, it's tough, right? Because you got to be careful. I get the sportsmanship piece of it, but it almost...
You're freezing the pitcher.
Yeah, freezing the pitcher, and it can kind of seem like sour grapes if you're not careful, right?
So 0-1 the count. 1-1 the count. Next game is slated for a 1 o'clock first pitch at Hagerstown and Jasper. Rain has already lessened in intensity. Terre Haute North down to a final strike. Popped him up. That'll reach the seats.
That was a curveball there. Expect Cravens to come back with a fastball here.
Slow roller. Pitcher's got it.
Oh, nice job.
First baseman, foot on the bag, and Decatur Central will claim this one by a score of 6-2. The Hawks advance on to tomorrow's championship game. Rebound from a 6-3 loss to Terre Haute North a couple of days ago, and here in the pool championship game, it is Decatur Central that will advance on. We'll take this quick timeout. We'll come back with post-game coverage as you're watching on Comcast 81 and the ISC Sports Network.
Every season has a home. Fall is in the fields, winter is for the blues, but in spring, baseball is needed. Summer, that's our season. Home is at the ballpark and we're ready for you to move in. The coolers are full, the grill is hot, and we just cut the lawn. No need to bring a chair. We're saving the best seat for you. Come on over. Summer lives here. Victory is here.
Hi, my name is Jason Warner of Warner Financial, an independent investment firm here in Indianapolis. With 10 years of experience as an independent advisor, we provide value to our clients by creating customized investment solutions ranging from managed personal portfolios, 401k planning, and income distribution for retirement plans. We have built Warner Financial with a strong focus in research, diligence to all of our plans, and strong communication with every client. We would love the opportunity to show you our process with a no-cost consultation to discuss your financial future.
Back for the final time for game number 1 here from the upper field at Newcastle. Rain starting to come down. Some tarp going to start to come on, and hopefully we will not be overly affected in terms of our 1 o'clock game time. First things first, thanks to our friends with the Indianapolis Indians. The best summer memories are made at Victory Field, home of the Indianapolis Indians. The club still has 28 home games remaining now through September. Visit IndyIndians.com to get your tickets today. Decatur Central jumped on them early and never let up. They advance on to tomorrow's state championship game with a 6-2 victory over Terre Haute North.
Greg Gage Sprague was really good. He came out at the early 2-run homer to put his team up early, and then he pitched 5 2/3 innings of really good baseball. That was enough for Decatur Central to get the win.
Let's thank our wonderful sponsors that have made today's broadcast possible. Thank you to Auto Outfitters. Stores in Noblesville, Anderson, and Lebanon, your one-stop shop for car, truck, and van accessories in central Indiana. By Henry Community Health, proud sponsor of the Indiana Little League State Tournament in Newcastle. By the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame. The museum in Newcastle celebrates Indiana's proud basketball heritage. Learn more at hoopshall.com. By the Indy Card Exchange, Indiana's source for vintage and modern sports cards. By the Indianapolis Indians. Family fun lives at Victory Field. Get your tickets and plan your visit at IndyIndians.com. By New Lisbon Communications. High-speed internet and TV in the town or country. It's your life connected. Visit NLBC.com. By Sam Pierce Chevrolet. See our vast selection of new and used vehicles at our showroom in Daleville, or visit online at sampierchevy.com. And by Visit Henry County. Make memories that last a lifetime in Henry County. Visit hoopsandhenry.com to learn more. And by Warner Financial. From investments and planning for retirement to partnerships and tax strategy, Warner Financial does it all. Chris, your final thoughts on this one?
It was a well-played, quick first game. Let's hope this rain goes away so we can get our second game in.
We kind of knew that the forecast was iffy for tomorrow. We had hoped the rain would stay south of us today. We got in game 1. We'll hope for the best for game number 2 at 1 o'clock. One final time, thank you to Auto Outfitters, your one-stop shop for car, truck, and van accessories in central Indiana. Thanks to them for their support of our broadcast today. For Chris Walker and our entire ISC Sports Network crew, this is Greg Rakestraw. Goodbye for now from Newcastle. Congratulations, Decatur Central. We'll see you tomorrow at 11 a.m.
Take your shot in an iconic gym or at a state-of-the-art range. Make a memory in the world's largest high school fieldhouse or at one of the state's best fishing lakes. Experience history at a museum dedicated to Indiana basketball or at the birthplace of a founder of flight. When you travel to Henry County, Indiana, you'll see that basketball lives here, along with so much more. Visit hoopsandhenry.com to plan your visit.